Communication. You know, if you could line up 15, 20 people that were in sales or marketing or, that worked with people and asked them, hey, list one way that you can improve your communication skills, you'd get a lot of answers like, I can improve my public speaking, or I could learn to not say as often, or I could make better eye contact when I speak, or I could learn to speak a little slower, things like this. It'd be very rare for you to get someone to say, I'd learn to listen better. But in reality, one of the strongest skills that you can have as a communicator is the ability to listen. We've all heard the cliche, right? You got two ears, you got one mouth, God made you that way for a reason. But the truth is, when you're having a meaningful conversation with someone, or when it should be a meaningful conversation, most folks are just waiting for their chance to talk. People want to feel valued, and the way that you make someone feel valued is to allow them to speak, finish their thought, repeat back to them your comprehension of what they said, and truly be engaged. Now, this is difficult work because most of us are out to lunch. We're out in Tahiti somewhere when we're having a conversation because while the person's speaking to us, we're formulating the next thing that we're going to say. And that's perfectly normal and natural. But the superior communicators are the ones that have learned to listen, truly, actively listen, and make an attempt to see the other person's perspective or point of view. And when you do this, here's what happens. Not only does the same, you're still going to have an opportunity to, retort or rebut or agree or disagree or whatever. It's still going to be a conversation. But the individual that you're talking to feels much, much more valued and respected by you. So they like you more. Which means there's a chance they're going to see your perspective much more easily than if they were feeling defensive or undervalued, which is what a lot of people feel like when they're in a conversation. So if you're a manager, if you're in sales, even when just dealing with your family, the art of listening, Brian Tracy calls it the white magic. The way to influence people. The way to influence people's ideas, thoughts, and actions is not by bombarding them with your perspective, but rather by becoming excellent at receiving theirs. And by doing this, allowing them to feel valued and respected, and in turn they will value and respect you and be much, much more open to your perspective and therefore your influence in guiding them towards, better coaching if you're their coach or mentor, or what you'd like them to do if they're an employee or they work for you, or completing the sale if you're in a sales transaction, all those things. The white magic of communication is not talking, it's listening. That's the Daily Dose, guys. Go make it a great day.